Every week, we hear another headline. Artificial intelligence is replacing jobs. AI is transforming entire industries. The future of work is changing forever. These headlines certainly capture our attention, but they don't always tell the complete story. So, what is really happening? Is artificial intelligence replacing people, or is it changing the way people work? The answer is often more nuanced than many headlines suggest. Welcome to Lesson 1 of the Tech Money Diaries coaching series. I'm Ashley Hughes Jefferson, and today we're exploring how artificial intelligence is changing work through the T.E.C.H framework. Rather than focusing on hype or fear, we'll examine how organizations are using AI, why adoption looks different across industries, and why human judgment continues to play an important role in the future of work. Before we continue, I'd like to share an important educational notice. This course is provided for educational and informational purposes only. The discussions throughout this series reflect publicly available research, professional experience, coursework, and personal perspectives. Nothing presented in this course should be interpreted as individualized legal, financial, investment, tax, employment, career, consulting, cybersecurity, technology, business, or other professional advice. Examples, organizations, products, services, technologies, and platforms discussed throughout this course are presented solely for educational and illustrative purposes and should not be interpreted as endorsements or recommendations unless explicitly stated. Technology, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, business practices, regulations, and workforce trends continue to evolve. Information presented reflects what was available at the time this lesson was created. I encourage you to conduct your own research and consult qualified professionals before making personal, business, financial, career, or organizational decisions. When people hear the term artificial intelligence, it's easy to imagine a single technology changing everything overnight. In reality, artificial intelligence is a broad category that includes many different technologies and capabilities. Some AI systems generate text, images, or code. Others analyze large amounts of data to identify patterns or make predictions. Some improve customer service through virtual assistants, while others help detect fraud, strengthen cybersecurity, or support healthcare professionals in reviewing medical information. Because artificial intelligence includes many different technologies, its impact can vary significantly depending on how organizations choose to use it. Not every company is adopting AI in the same way. A hospital has different priorities than a manufacturing company. A financial institution has different regulatory requirements than a retail business. A small business may approach AI differently than a global enterprise with dedicated technology teams and larger budgets. Even organizations within the same industry often adopt technology at different speeds based on their goals, resources, workforce, and risk tolerance. This is why it's important to avoid assuming that one headline applies to every organization. Artificial intelligence is not creating one universal workplace experience. It's creating many different experiences across different industries and organizations. One of the most important distinctions to understand is the difference between automation and augmentation. Automation focuses on performing specific tasks with limited human involvement. Augmentation focuses on helping people perform their work more effectively by providing information, insights, or efficiencies while keeping humans involved in the decision-making process. Many organizations are not replacing entire professions with artificial intelligence. Instead, they're redesigning workflows so technology can assist employees with repetitive tasks, allowing people to spend more time on analysis, collaboration, creativity, problem solving, and customer engagement. This doesn't mean every job will remain exactly the same. Work is evolving. Some responsibilities will change. New skills will become more valuable. New opportunities will emerge. History has shown us that technological innovation often changes how work is performed, and artificial intelligence appears to be continuing that pattern. Through the economic thinking portion of the T.E.C.H framework, We can also ask an important question. Why are organizations investing in artificial intelligence in the first place? The answer usually involves more than simply adopting new technology. Organizations often evaluate AI by asking questions such as, will this improve efficiency? Can it reduce repetitive work? Will it improve customer experiences? Can it help employees make better decisions? What risk could it introduce? How do we protect sensitive information? What governance and oversight are required? Will the investment provide long-term value? These are business questions just as much as they are technology questions. Successful technology decisions often balance innovation with responsibility. As artificial intelligence becomes more common, human leadership becomes even more important. Technology can process information quickly. It can recognize patterns. It can generate recommendations. But people continue to provide judgment, ethics, communication, empathy, creativity, accountability, and leadership. Organizations still need professionals who can ask thoughtful questions, evaluate information critically, collaborate across teams, solve complex problems, and make informed decisions. Artificial intelligence may continue changing how work gets done, but people remain at the center of every successful organization. One of the goals of this coaching series is to help you develop that broader perspective. Instead of asking whether artificial intelligence is good or bad, ask better questions. How is this technology being used? Who benefits from it? What problems is it solving? What new challenges does it create? How should organizations implement it responsibly? Those questions often lead to more meaningful conversations than the headlines alone. If today's lesson has encouraged you to learn more about artificial intelligence, technology careers, and consulting, I invite you to continue your learning inside Consult Academy. The Tech Money Diaries coaching series introduces these concepts through free educational discussions. Consult Academy provides additional educational pathways that allow you to explore them in greater depth. If you're just beginning your journey, create a free SkillShift Starter Access account. You'll find introductory educational resources covering technology, artificial intelligence, consulting, career development, and professional growth that complement this coaching series. Learn more by visiting consultacademyhub.lovable.app and selecting SkillShift Starter Access. Transparency notice. Consult Academy is owned and operated by Ashley Hughes Jefferson Consulting, LLC, the creator of the Tech Money Diaries coaching series. References to Consult Academy are included because it serves as the official companion learning platform for this educational series. SkillShift Starter Access includes free educational resources, additional educational programs, consulting tools, AI governance systems, and premium learning pathways are available through optional paid memberships and one-time purchases. Please review the platform for current features, pricing, trial information, and subscription terms before enrolling. Before we finish today's lesson, I'd like to leave you with one question to think about. How has artificial intelligence changed the way you work, learn, or solve problems in your own life? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. In our next lesson, we'll explore why cybersecurity is no longer just an IT responsibility and why cybersecurity awareness has become an essential skill for everyone. Thank you for joining me for Lesson 1 of the Tech Money Diaries coaching series. If you found today's discussion valuable, subscribe to Tech Money Diaries, continue with Lesson 2, and when you're ready to continue your learning, create your free SkillShift Starter Access account inside Consult Academy. I'm Ashley Hughes Jefferson. This is Tech Money Diaries, real tech, real money, real life. Until next time, stay curious, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next lesson.